Hi, Pookie. You just let go of something that is allowing you to embody your authenticity at its full level. I'm hearing, like, even my voice feels deeper in this, and I feel like whatever you just let go of is helping you really drop into your core and drop into your center. You just let go of a habit, you let go of a person, you let go of a place, a situation. There's this really kind of like raw feeling to this as well. It's kind of like it's giving that phoenix rising. It's giving that really raw, really like it's the end of something, right? It's giving that this is the last time that I am going to allow myself to ... to allow relationships like this in my life, to deal with the other people's opinions. I'm carrying other people's opinions. This is the last time that I am going to engage in this specific habit that I know consciously, I know that this is a thing that's holding me back. And this feels really big and feels very raw. It feels like you've let go of something that you've been on quite a long journey with. Like, I feel like you've tried to let go of this thing before, but there was something that kind of pulled you back, tethered you back into that way of being, tethered you back into that relationship, tethered you back, whatever that means for you. And the way that you have just let this go, it's almost like the last unhooking of this kind of behavior, this kind of energy, right? And it's almost like you might have actually done like a cord cutting meditation or cord cutting hypnosis, or you might have journaled and been like, I have had enough of this. The spring equinox feels specific, so you might have done a ritual or something around that time where you let go of something that you know is no longer serving you, right? And I feel like this raw feeling is coming in because it's a mixture of emotions. It's a mixture of grief, and it's deep. It's the depth of it. It's kind of like really right down into the center, right down into the solar plexus, this cord was, right? And it's almost like it has this really like grounding, centering effect on you because you're letting go of it. And because you are grounding and centering more and more inside of your body, it feels just very like the deep roots of a tree. That's how it feels. Like it feels like you are literally the tree. Okay, makes sense. You're literally the tree. And it's like your roots are just growing deep and deep and deeper into the ground. And the thing that you just let go of is allowing you to speak more clearly and with conviction, but it's also in a way that is, it's got this like soft energy to it as well. It's really interesting. It's like the energy is like, it's like really raw, really real, really raw, really grounded, really centered, really like phoenix rising from, I want to say motherfucking ashes, right? It's got that I've had enough feeling to it, but it's also this beautiful, soft energy that is rising at the same time. It's like, I hope I'm like articulating this well, but anyways, the thing that you've just let go of has been holding you back. The thing that you just let go of has been one of the things that has been causing the resistance between where you are and the life that you want to bring in. And because you've just let go of it, I need to just take a breath. Because I'm feeling like fiery energy. It feels very fiery. It's almost like, it's like a dropping into your authenticity through this burning of a bridge, burning of a habit, burning of an old relationship, an old habit. For some of you, this is related to a mother wound. This is super specific. But there's something about a mother wound and other people's opinions. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a conveyor belt. And on this conveyor belt, it's like other people's opinions. One, like, I can see like the conveyor belt's moving, right? And these other people's opinions are like moving towards you on this conveyor belt. And what you've been doing is literally picking up the other people's opinions and like putting them in your backpack. You've been like picking them up, putting them in your backpack for however many years, right? You've been just carrying the weight of all these people's opinions on your shoulders. And now this is what's happening. Now you are taking the opinions out of your shoulders. Literally, you could like have a posture like this. I feel like I've mentioned this before in a message. You could have a posture like this, and as you take out all of these other people's opinions, it's like you open. You are able to take up space. You are able to drop into your authenticity because you are removing all of these opinions off of you. Oh, I love this energy. Do you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing Stormzy, you're getting way too big for your boots. I don't know the next part of it. You're getting way too big for your boots. And you got the big size 12s on your feet. And it's like, I feel like that's kind of the energy you might have grown up around or have been around this behavior where people project their insecurities at you. And it's like, they're looking at you saying like, you're getting too big for your boots. You know what I mean? Because they are feeling insecure about the way that you are stepping into your power. And I feel like this is past and present. This feels like past and present. You might have just had people around you. You might currently have people around you that have this energy, and this is what you're moving away from. Or I'm picking up on two groups of people here. You might have had that energy around you in the past, and this is the kind of energy that holds you back as you're carrying other people's insecurities and opinions literally in your backpack. It's like you didn't realize that you were so willing to pick up people's opinions from this conveyor belt and you're just like, oh, here's another person's opinion. That must be mine. That must be mine. That must be mine. And now you're like, hang on a minute. How have I got all of these opinions on my back? I don't think they're mine. And it's like now you're like taking the opinions out of your backpack and you're putting them, you're actually transmuting them into light. It's like there's crystals. You're putting them back on the conveyor belt as like clear quartz crystals. They're completely transmuted and this energy just ripples out into the world, right? This is who you are. It's just who you are. But this thing that you have let go of is opening the flow. So it's like once you, yes, because then I want to soften. Yes, I love this. Okay, now that we've got that part out of the way, I can relax. Okay. I'm like shaking a little bit. Let me just put you in my other arm for a second. Okay. The flow is opening from you dropping more into your authenticity. Because you are removing the opinions of other people, you are able to now hear your opinions and you're able now to express your opinions more. I wanted to say covertly, but I'm not sure if that's the right word. Let me know. You're able to express yourself and your opinions and really drop into who you actually are. It's like, yes, it's the energy of it is like, you see how I was just saying about all the shoulders like this? It's almost like now, it's like as you're taking those opinions off and you're opening up, it's like, do you know what I'm feeling? Is that there's a point on your back where it's like right between your shoulder blades. You could like press that point or like massage that point or just like massage the traps. And in like, yes, it's like noticing when you are like hunched over like this and then like actively opening up to open your energy. I feel like that wanted to come out for someone. Tell me more about this flow. Okay, there's some, yeah, okay. This might be in relation to the last message where it was kind of like on the projects. So now that you have removed all of these opinions off of the, out of your back, away from the conveyor belt, I'm now seeing like a golden door. And this golden door is, a bridge. I'm seeing a bridge now. So you are moving through, stepping over this bridge and into this golden door, this sparkly golden door. And this sparkly golden door is everything that you want to birth into the world, everything that you want to, 111, that you want to bring into fruition, right? Bring into reality. I feel like before you let go of this, you might have been, do you know what it is? It's like I can see the door, you can see the golden door, right? You can see the bridge. It's like with all those opinions on your back, it was almost like, the habit on your back or whatever this is for you, right? It's almost like I'm seeing like a zigzag. So it's almost like you were like going back and then forward and then back and then forward and then back and then forward. And now is the time where you move forwards, you open the door, you literally you open the golden door and you walk through the golden door. You're in the golden door. There's no going back after what you just let go of. Because you dropped into your authenticity in a whole new way. There's something about a river, like river flowing, you entering the flow, you allowing yourself to enter the flow, but you couldn't enter the flow before with the pressure from the pressure from this habit, from the pressure from the voices of other people's opinions on you. It blocked you from being in the flow before, whereas now you're able to enter the flow more easily because you're so conscious of your own thoughts, of your own being. I'm just hearing Stormzy again. You're getting way too big for your boots. It's like, no, the boot was too small. I need a fresh pair of boots. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Someone go to the shop and get me a fresh pair of boots. These boots are too small for me. You've outgrown. Oh my God, that's it. You've outgrown the old way of being. And this old way of being was your attachment to this habit. I feel like this habit or these relationships have been quite, I'm hearing like temptation. So like they could have had like that temptation energy where it's like that urge to engage with it again. You know, temptation is just an opportunity for you to tune in to your where your choices are leading you, I want to say. It's when you feel that feeling of temptation, sorry, throat chakra. When you feel the energy of that temptation, you can tune in and feel where the choice is leading you, and then you can choose whether you want to engage with it. Whereas before, I feel like you were just engaging with it, you know? It's kind of like when I explained about the dog mess in one of those other messages. This is kind of the same collective. I feel like I need to slow down for a second. you have the choice when you feel the energy of the temptation, and now you are fully aware of the choice and see the habits were tempting you into an old way of being. But now that you have let go of this specific habit, this specific person, you are able to connect with the energy of, if you didn't engage within this habit or this type of relationship anymore, your visualization, your imagination is expanding, and it's almost like, do you know what it is? It's like you're becoming more conscious and you're able to be more imaginative. You're able to hear your guides more clearly when they want to give you ideas to birth things into the world. They want to give you ideas for things to do, for things to create, for places to go. And when you open up your world, yes, it's like through the letting go of this specific thing, you have now opened up your world. And so that now the signs and synchronicities will be more obvious to you. And so, do you know what the energy? Oh, story time. Okay, story time. So basically, there was a flyer. This is the energy of it, of what happens when you let go and when you open. So like there was a flyer downstairs and I saw it at 11:11, and it was about a new coffee shop that had opened, and I could hear my guides like, okay, you gotta go. And I was like, okay, I'll go. And I was thinking, should I go? Should I not go? And then I was like, why wouldn't I go? So I just went, and it's near where I live. I'm getting a bit of a throat block because I'm sharing about like my personal situation. So stick with me. So good. So I went to the coffee shop and they didn't have what I usually order, but they did have a matcha. So I ordered a matcha, and then when the guy was making the matcha, it took him a little bit longer, and I noticed that there was an art exhibition in the coffee shop. And then I went over to the art, and I honestly, it like brought tears to my eyes. Like I was like truly touched by the art in the gallery. It wasn't a gallery, but kind of like a self-made gallery, I guess, in the coffee shop. And it was like spiritual art. So it was like a beautiful painting of like somebody in child's pose. And it was like representing the root chakra, and it was all red and beautiful. And then there was like a fiery one that reminded me of like the connection with the solar plexus and like the fire within, like igniting the fire within. And then there was another one of like higher self. And I was like, that's so interesting, because like out in the world, like I don't often, and if I do, it's divine, right? If I come across things like this, I know it's divine. I know Source sent me there. I know God sent me there, right? And then I went to nature, like I usually do. And I was like barefoot with the trees. And there was a guy who came, and he had 2 Dalmatians, same day, literally right after this. And he was like, oh, hi, had beautiful energy, like beautiful energy. And he was like, oh, do you hug trees? And I said, yeah. And he went to walk off, and he was like, oh, have a nice day. He was like, yeah, me and my wife hug trees too. And then he went to walk off, and then he stopped. He got an intuitive hit then. I could see it happening in the moment. He turned around and he went, have you been to this park? And I was like, no, I actually haven't been to that park. And then he was like, oh, it's really beautiful there. They have these amazing trees there. So then I went to the park the next day, because I was like, oh, I know, he got hit with an intuitive hit right then to tell me that. So then I went to this park the next day, and I just kind of was like, I know there's a reason why I'm here, but I'm just going to just let go and just enjoy. I'm going to grab a coffee. There was a coffee shop in the park. And then I went over and I kind of just like allowed my intuition to like guide me to like where to go in the park. And then I went to like off this kind of like beaten track, and I found a lake. I found the river, and I sat by the river, and I was like, okay, river, what have you got to show me? Like, what do you want to tell me? What do you want to teach me? And I like sat down, I closed my eyes in meditation, I called the angels in, I called my guides in, and we ended up doing like a self-guided hypnosis of joining the flow. Okay, this is the reason why I'm telling you. I was like, Mara, why are we telling this? And I feel like that could be beneficial for you guys, like to visualize joining the flow, visualize the life that you want to bring in, the energy you want to embody. Now that you've let go of this huge thing, now that you're able to be who you truly are and you've fully dropped into your authenticity, you can imagine like everything that you want to create and just let like the water, like literally join the water, join the flow, join the current in the meditation. And then just like let the current take you away. You know? Yeah, there's definitely something about like the full transmutation of energy through this letting go, and the full you stepping into your power, stepping into your confidence more clearly as this lets go. There might be a little bit of like debris, so you can like cleanse your energy using like a white light. There's one on my website if you are interested. And just allow that old energy to just, I want us to say, float away, drift away. And it feels really quiet right now. It feels very silent. It feels like this is how you're going to be feeling. This is the energy that you're tapping into through this. And from this place, from this energy, you are able to connect with your sovereignty. And your sovereignty then pours out into the world, you know? But it's like the divine source is always sending you people, sending you messages to assist you on your journey. Like just like the stranger in the park, you know? And I feel really silent right now. And it's beautiful, it's peaceful. It's like, it's a feeling of, it's space, you know? It's space to be in peace, space to exist in peace. I'm hearing, this is the year I thrive. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. This is the year I thrive. It's your year. This is like the beginning of something, the beginning of a new cycle, a full transformation for you. Yeah. I'm gonna start getting emotional. Okay, I think that's the message. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed out. Oh. There was one thing that I missed out. I feel like this is now definitely at the end for a reason. If you've made it to the end of this video, this one I feel like is definitely for you. So remember how I was talking about those old relationships and old patterns hooking into your solar plexus? This was what was causing a lot of noise in your field. And see, this is why I'm feeling that quiet energy right now, where it's like quiet and peaceful, because all of this noise was just in your field being created by the mother wound, by these other people's opinions, that insecurities that are not yours to carry. Ugh, confirmation but. And I feel like these opinions or these types of dynamics caused you to believe or like get mixed up the ego. So like I feel like some of you mistaken confidence for being in your ego. Because of that, you're getting way too big for your boots energy, right? It's like yeah, it's like some of you, I can see you like trying to step into your confidence, stepping into your confidence, stepping into your confidence, and those voices coming up telling you that you're in your ego. But confidence, true confidence, is grounded, centered. And it's like as you continue on this like confidence journey and like building yourself, you'll be able to tell the difference more and more and more as you go along, and you'll be able to spot it very, very, very clearly in other people. Like it's so obvious once you know. Do you know what I mean? It's like that this is you like coming into your own confidence in your own authenticity. You can then scan your environment and your discernment sharpens because the energy you can yes, it's like there's no trickery left. Like there's no trickery because you are authentic, you are in your center. So anybody that you come across or any place that you go to, you can sense the energy, and this is confirmation for you to trust what you sense from someone. Trust what you sense from a place, a person, any situation. It's time for you to step into that center and trust your claircognizance. Trust that inner knowing. When you feel like something is off, period. Do you know what I mean? This is like a chance for you to like deeply listen. Yes, because everything's quieter now, you can deeply listen and deeply sharpen your discernment. And through this, you will then move out into the world knowing what's for you and what's not for you, what opportunities align and what doesn't align, because all this noise is just being cleared away. One mic drop. That's the energy. I'm like feeling you being like, mic drop. Okay. I think that's the message. Let me know if this message resonated with you. And yeah. Okay. I love you. Bye.